Hello everyone, my name's Joe and today we'll be cooking spaghetti bolognese, but today it's vegetarian. Today we have courgettes, chickpeas, broccoli, chard, tomatoes, tomato puree, Italian passata, vegetable stock, spaghetti and some more courgettes. Some of these are from our local allotment that we use at full meals. Is wash our hands. So get a bit of soap, put it on your hand, rub it in, and your fingers like scissors, thumbs, and the other side as well. And sometimes do the wrists as well. And we are all clean. Now rinse off, rub for 20 seconds. Some people say happy birthday or sing another thing. I just don't because I find it easier. The first thing we've got to do is dice the courgettes. So first, cut it in the middle. And then you cut it at the side, the other side, and then get them all together again, and then cut in the middle again. Done.
Lovely.
Hi everyone, today I've got Tom helping me, and we're also going to do kind of like a little interview. Hi everyone, I've got Tom here today, Tom not Burns?
Yeah, it's better.
And he's helping me with the cooking, because then it will go swiftly. The first conversation we are going to talk about together is about cooking over lockdown. So, Tom, have you done quite a lot of cooking?
I have. I quite like cooking anyway, but it's given me a bit more time to try out different sort of cuisines. I prefer to do sort of on the top of the stove sort of cooking, so like pots and pans sort of. Have you done any more cooking?
So, at kind of the start of lockdown, I had my sister with me, and still got my mum and dad with me as well, and we've been doing a routine. So you guys could try this at home because it might be good for your cooking experience. So what we did was that day we said who was cooking, and we chose a dish, and then depending on what stuff we had, because we wanted to kind of make it easier for us to not go out as much because you couldn't. And so I've been cooking a couple of things. So I cooked risotto, I've been cooking loads of different dishes. So have you also been cooking, tried to cook your stuff from around your house, or if you...
Yeah, to stop from going to the shops a bit more, we kind of try to use a lot of the stuff we already had in the house, because that sort of stops you from, and you end up having a lot of things in your cupboards, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you find that you at some point were using up sort of like stuff that you had in the cupboards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go, yeah.
While we are cooking and boiling the courgettes, for the time being, we will be cutting up the chard. So I normally just cut off the ends, because I think they're a bit shabby. So just cut it all up, slice it. So Tom, do you think your eating habits changed over lockdown?
Well, I think they must have, because I lost quite a bit of weight during lockdown.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually go outside, so I didn't do that much exercise. So I must have eaten a bit healthier. Did your eating habits change?
I feel a little bit. So I used to probably snack a bit more. I've tried. I haven't been snacking as much as we've been having quite big meals at lunchtime sometimes. So that's been quite good.
I think the good thing about lockdown was you had a lot more time to sort of
think about what you're cooking.
And a lot of time to prepare for it. Did you find there were things that you couldn't get during lockdown, and that changed your eating habits in that way?
So it was quite hard because my mum normally makes like a curry, and she normally uses coconut oil, and she couldn't find it as much, so that was annoying. And then there were, I'm trying to think of a couple of things. I don't think there were many things that we. What about you?
Well, we always have a lot of stuff in our house, and we always have a lot of stuff in our cupboard, so it was quite a good opportunity to sort of use what we've got up in the stores, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess one of the biggest things that maybe some of our viewers like are eggs, and I guess milk. Trying to think of other things.
Well, toilet paper was one of the things, wasn't it? There's a couple of things that were quite hard to find. Actually, I remember bread being particularly hard to find.
Some bits of bread, I guess. But yeah, definitely over lockdown, I went to like more of the local shops. So I went to the vegetable grocers and some other places. Did you do that much? Or not really?
No, I tried to not go out as much. I think there was one point that I spent 3 or 4 weeks without leaving my house, and I ended up getting a bit panicked by the time. By the time I actually went out, I couldn't go very far. I could only just go onto the next street, and I found it quite hard to sort of come back to normal after that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. So now we're gonna saute the broccoli and the chard, and then we'll add the courgettes and chickpeas and everything else.
So Tom, what's your favourite chef? Who's your favourite chef?
I think my favourite chef is Gordon Ramsay.
What do you like about him?
Well, he's just like a proper chef, you know? He's like an angry man, which makes me think of proper chef. Where's your favourite chef?
I really like John from MasterChef because and Greg. Because I know Greg isn't a chef, but
he's more of a food critic.
He really is quite funny, and also I like the sound of him saying like he really likes his puddings and stuff.
Yeah.
What about cuisine?
I like Cajun food, which is like Louisiana in America.
Yeah.
Like it's got massive like French and Spanish sort of influence. Bit of paprika.
Yes, a bit of smoked paprika in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Lovely. Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice because it means a bit of like a mixture.
Yeah, a little bit of spice as well. Not too much coriander.
Ooh, you might have to do this one. Be careful.
Oh yeah. What's that? Cayenne pepper. Like just
We've got some cayenne pepper, but remember, if you are putting cayenne pepper, do not put too much, otherwise it will be too spicy.
Definitely not. How can we get the tomatoes in? So,
I would think my favourite cuisine. I do like Asian cuisines.
yeah.
I
Asian
do like
Chinese and Indian.
Chinese. I do like Indian. I'm kind of like, I don't mind really,
Yeah.
but I do like Italian
Yeah.
food, which is quite good because we're doing Italian food
That
today.
is true. That is true. Bit of a tomato puree, I think. I'll get the top off. Oh yeah, you use the end. Right, here's a little tip.
Here's a little tip. So, we've got tomato puree, and if you see, there's a little sharp nozzle bit. So what you do is get your little sharp nozzle bit and put it at the top, so it pierces the lid,
Mhm.
and then you take that out, and then there you go.
There you go. Right, good old squirt of tomato puree, I think.
If you really like tomatoes, you can put more in, but because we've got quite a lot of ingredients, we're not going to put so much.
No. How's that looking? Oh, looking good?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got all our vegetables here. We've added a bit of tomato puree. It's all cooking up nicely. Lovely colours. And then we'll add the passata. Go on.
For your taste, some people like a little bit more of the taste, so I'm going to put a bit more smoked pepper in, as we tried it, and there wasn't much of the taste. So we're just going to put the Italian passata in. Normally, if you are at home, get maybe a parent to help you with this because it could be quite hard. Normally, if you've got cooking scissors, it would be easier.
We're just going to let it simmer for a little while.
What we are putting in is vegetable stock, but you don't need to put this in, but it gives a bit more thicker taste probably, or thicker mixture. So some mixtures you can just crumple in the stock, others you have to leave in water and mix. But because there's water in here already, we're doing it this way.
Just got the spaghetti on. Will be added
To our mixture.
Oh, we're gonna do it separately.
Oh, yeah.
So on the side of the bolognese, we can have some spaghetti.
So, one of the questions is, have you learned any new skills during lockdown?
Well, I've done a lot more video editing during lockdown. I've spent a lot of time doing the Song of Day thing.
Yes.
Which you'll be able to see as part of the festival. Which will be part of the
So that is 29th, which you'll probably
this will be on
the day.
This will be going out on the day though, won't it?
Yeah.
So
It'll be on the day. So tune in for that a bit later in the day. So that's quite cool.
That's cool.
Like, have you learned like more new skills like within, like made it like a bit more like complicated or?
Yeah, I ended up. I think as I did it, I developed more sort of making it more complicated sort of thing.
Yeah.
What skills did you learn?
So I just did a bit more cooking. I took I've got a black Labrador, so I've been taking her out for much more, so that's been quite a good skill.
Very good.
And those are two.
What else?
What about the easiest thing you can cook? What do you think?
Probably beans on toast. What about you?
Probably the same. What about the hardest thing you can cook?
I find it a lot harder to do a roast probably, because I find it a lot harder to cook things in the oven, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I would probably say, roast, or actually, like something that needs to be cooked precise. So
well, I find like with a roast, it's all about the timing, isn't it? And that has to be a precise sort of thing.
So like things that are probably like you got a couple of things might be harder.
Wow.
I think that's. What was your favourite food when you were little?
Funnily enough, my favourite food was Nan's spaghetti, which my nan used to make, and it included Campbell's tomato soup. So condensed tomato, sorry, and it included condensed tomato soup.
Oh. Was it still nice though?
It was nice, yeah. That's what made it nice, is that it had tomato soup in it. And other things. But I don't want to give away the secret recipe.
Yeah. Mine would probably be, that I still sometimes get, is my grandma's apple crumble. So
I love apple crumble.
she does really well with that. And she also does really good cakes. So
yeah. Do you like rhubarb crumble?
Ooh, yes.
It's got that good
rhubarb
crumble. Bit custard.
Yeah.
Or cream. Lovely.
Or ice cream.
Or ice cream, yeah. I'm not a massive fan of ice cream myself, actually. Too cold for me. Yeah. Right, so we've got our spaghetti there.
Got our spaghetti.
And then we'll make a little hole.
So, some people like putting a bit of mixture. So, some people actually when they cook the spaghetti, they actually put the spaghetti in. But we're doing it, we're boiling it and then just putting it on the plate.
A little bit of white there. There we go. Bon appetit.
Yum.
This is the final product. What do you reckon?
Really nice.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can put some parmesan, but we've put some red Leicester on. If you're vegan, you can put some vegan cheese, but some people just don't. But we like that bit of taste with a bit of melted cheese on the top.
Maybe just do a signing off sort of thing here as well.
It was lovely to do this, and I might do this again in the future. The next thing will be with you shortly. Goodbye.